people think about the CPI index, the Consumer Price Index. And for most people, they want to open up today's newspaper and find out what the CPI is that the government is announcing. And so I remind my friends, my clients, and everyone that'll listen to me that the CPI has nothing to do with what the government tells us. It's like saying, what kind of a car does the government want me to drive? Well, I calculated my personal CPI because your CPI is personal, right? My personal CPI for housing since I came into the financial business 40 years ago has been approximately 13%. Now, it's not a fair calculation, and it doesn't need to be. It's my personal calculation. I chose to buy a house that was 1,000 square feet 40 years ago, and that house had a certain price tag. And I chose 13 years ago to buy a house that was 5,000 square feet with a few extra amenities. And I chose those extras, and I chose that custom design. And for me, my housing CPI is 13%. Now, for me and my family, the government doesn't have a seat at our dinner table. So we don't go to the government for advice on how we're to conduct our financial affairs. We don't go to the government to ask them how much we're able to spend or can spend on health care. If I need to go out of state for health care, then I do so, where I might be restricted on some government program. If my family feels that we need, for our own psychological health, we need to go on a great vacation every 3 months, then that's what we need to do, because that helps us to become more productive when we get back. And when we get back, we're able to do more for ourselves and the community and others, because as I said before, we want to create the goal of having every person build capital so that we can do good for others. So in order to take care of others, you need to take care of yourself. If you can encourage someone else to be healthy, you have to first be healthy. So we want to practice good financial habits in our own life, in the lives of our family, in the life of our company and our employees, our team members. And then we want to perpetuate those habits and teach them to others, and make sure that they understand them and buy into them, not just dictate to people how they should behave, because then we're getting right back to what I think the financial institutions are doing. I want to give tools, and I want to give principles to people, and let those people determine for themselves whether they like or agree with those principles. And if they do, they can call them their own. And if they don't, they can create their own principles. We live in a free country, and I think probably our biggest problem is that we've stopped thinking like free people.